Welcome to Days at Dogwood Canyon, a nature podcast brought to you by Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center in Cedar Hill, Texas. This is a podcast that will take you into our 200-acre wildlife preserve in the heart of the DFW Metroplex. Take a quick weekly break with us and get outside with the fresh air, the trees, and of course, the birds. My name is Kirsten and I'm Center Coordinator Community Programs here at Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center. Welcome, listeners, to our Days at Dogwood Canyon podcast. This is a 10-minute podcast about nature, birds, plants, and us. We will talk about how we all rely on each other to live our best lives. The barred owl, Strix varia, is a common nighttime visitor in this neck of the woods. They're often permanent residents wherever they are found, but they may travel around seasonally looking for the best resources during breeding season. Barred owls are considered large birds at 16 to 32 inches, but they are medium-sized owls. They have a small hooked beak that is a light yellow in color, large dark brown eyes, which is of course better to see at night. They have dark concentric rings of brown feathers that circle the eyes with white feathers as the accent color. This pattern continues onto the head and around the front of the neck. Brown striping travels down the chest to the feet with a background of white feathers. The back is mostly brown with white striping and spotting along the tops of the wings and tail. This coloration helps it blend in nicely during the night in a wooded area. Also makes it a very quite striking bird. Barred owls are nocturnal, so that means they are up at night, and they are found through most of eastern United States and Canada. It has crossed over to the western portion of Canada, down into Washington State, Oregon, and the tip of Northern California, as well as Idaho. They are typically found in deep, moist forests, wooded swamps, and woodlands near waterways. Males and females will look the same in coloration, but females are larger in size than the males. Go ladies. Juveniles will be more of a gray color and molt into brown when they are sexually mature. Now, many of you may know what owls are famous for eating, and the barred owl is no exception. Since these owls are nocturnal carnivores, they specialize in catching animals that are active at night. Their diet consists of voles, shrews, mice, rats, squirrels, young rabbits, bats, moles, opossum, mink, weasels, and even some species of birds. I'm not done yet. They may also eat small fish, turtles, frogs, snakes, lizards, crawfish, scorpions, beetles, crickets, and grasshoppers. You can see from this list that not too many animals are safe from the barred owl, and they most likely never really run out of too many resources, because they eat everything. During breeding season, the female will scream harshly at the tops of trees to attract the male. This is a solicitation call, and it can raise the hairs on the back of your neck. It's a pretty scary noise to hear at night if you don't know what it is. Many species of owls make a similar call, though. I know that owls are famous for their hoots, but they make many more noises. Juveniles make a quite annoying begging call, but I guess that's the point of a begging call, to be annoying until you get what you want. When a couple has paired up for mating, they will often sing a duet. Not exactly what you expected, was it? Researchers believe that barred owls may mate for life, so this duet may help reestablish their commitment to each other and is probably sung every year. And of course, they do have a hooting call. Now, hooting calls will vary between species of owls, and the barred owl sounds like, "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all? Take a listen and see if you agree. What do you think? So where can you see or hear a barred owl at Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center? It is highly unlikely you will catch a glimpse of this bird during the day, and our trails are not open at night, but there is always a chance. Barred owls are often heard during the day, and your best chance of hearing one here is on the West Loop Trail. We have heard the barred owl at the base of the trail near our bird mews, and also at the cabin near Marker 5. We only hear them during spring and summer. They must overwinter in another area nearby. I hope to see all of you out at Dogwood Canyon Audubon Center soon, listening for the barred owl. For this episode, we want to thank the Cedar Hill Chamber of Commerce for kindly lending us the use of their podcast room.